It's an amazing festival. It connects people from different parts of the country.
Everyone should come here and enjoy.
I think this is one of the opportunity for youngsters, for the children from the country who are in Delhi.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I am so happy to be back here today on with Arth. Thank you so much for inviting me again. It was fabulous to be on this channel on Tuesday. I did the reading of Little Toto the Auto, and so thrilled to see so many thousands and thousands of views. It was fabulous, and I am back here today with another story. Oops. Forgot to introduce myself. My name is Preeti Vyas. I am the president and COO of Amar Chitrakatha Private Limited. We publish 3 different publications. We have Amar Chitrakatha Comics that I'm sure all of you are aware of. We've all grown up on those lovely comics. We have Tinkle Magazine, and we also have National Geographic. I'm also the founder of a publishing house called Fun OK Please Publishing, which focuses on contemporary Indian content for children. And today I have come back to you with another beautiful story. This is a story and a book which is very, very close to my heart because it's about learning to love yourself. Yeah, and it is especially a very, very important book for children in the Indian subcontinent. Because in India, we have this whole notion of, fair and lovely, and fair is beautiful, and ladki gori honi chahiye, and gori chitti. I mean, the whole idea of beauty is very, very, very closely linked to the idea of fairness and being of a particular look and having a particular skin color. And that's why this book is so special. It's called Brown. It's called Brown, like Dosas, Samosas, and Sticky Chikki. And it is the beautiful adventure of this girl. Her name is Samaira. And Samaira has chocolate-colored skin. And she has a very interesting adventure. Okay. So are you all ready to find out what happened to Samaira? Okay, so I am going to quickly share my screen with you. The story is written by Rebecca Manari, and it is illustrated by a very, very talented illustrator and artist called Heetal Dattani Joshi. I hope you can all see my screen now. So Brown is the story of Samaira, and if you read the little line on the book, it says, "Whatever be your special shade, pretty and unique and perfect, you've been made." Okay, so let's start the story, and after the story is over, I'll tell you a little bit about how the story was made. Okay, this whole book has been very beautifully illustrated by hand. And after drawing it by hand, Heetal has used watercolors and some beautiful effects in Photoshop to give this absolutely dreamy look to this book. If you notice on every page, Samaira's eyes are absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let's get into it. Brown, like Dosas, Samosas, and Sticky Chikki. Written by Rebecca Manari, illustrated and designed by Heetal Dattani Joshi. So here's the story of Samaira. This is Samaira right in front of us. And she says, I'd been painting all day with my new paintbrush with jungle green, sunny yellow, and pink strawberry blush, when I heard a knock on my door, on my window, rat-a-tat-tat, and I called out excitedly, "Who is that?" So this is Samaira, and she loves to paint, okay? She loves colors, and she loves painting. And one day she was painting when she heard a knock on her window. She was surprised because she wasn't expecting anyone. And when she opened the window, whom did she see? I peered out and saw nobody in sight. So I looked to my left and then to my right. On the ground was a jar all blue and white, and inside it were jewels filled with light. So when Samaira opened her window, what did she see outside? She saw a glass jar, a big jar sitting on the ground, and the jar was filled with jewels. And they weren't normal jewels. They weren't just like pearls and diamonds and rubies and emeralds. They were jars filled with jewels with light. The jewels were all lit up. Wow. What did she do next? Just as I took off the lid, I began to float skyward. Oh, yes, I did. I zoomed up in the air, round and round, to the fluffy white clouds way above the ground. So as soon as Samaira picked up the jar and took off its lid, what happened? She began to float. She zoomed up in the air and began to float in the sky above the clouds. Wow, kids, why don't you all try to float? Put your hands out and imagine you're floating. Close your eyes and pretend you're floating in the clouds. Slow and gentle around the coconut trees, I was gliding above the salty seas. I saw Mama and Papa with my dog Rusty as they munched on samosas and sipped hot tea. So Samaira's up in the sky, and what is she seeing below her? Mama and Papa eating samosas, drinking tea, drinking chai, and who's at the back? There's a little dog, and his name is her dog, whose name is Rusty. So Samaira is up in the sky, watching all this, floating above it all. I found a cloud that looked so unique, with rivers of green and a blue mountain peak. I saw a red house without any windows, a strange orange crow, and a turquoise rose. What? What is going on here? She found a house, a big red house without any windows. Now, normally we see black crows, right? The crows all around us are black. But here Samaira saw a crow which was orange. And she found a rose which was blue. Have any of you seen a blue rose? I've seen red and yellow and pink roses, but never a turquoise rose. And look at the rivers. The rivers also look different, right? The rivers are green and blue and yellow and so many different colors. What is this place? When she went inside the house, whom did she see? In the house, I met a purple lady who said, "You can call me Anahi. Samaira, I'll turn you into a shade of white if you give me those jewels of light." So who is this funny lady? First of all, she's purple colored. And what's her name? Her name is Anahi. And she tells Samaira that if you give me the jewels in that jar, the jewels of light that you're holding, I'll turn your skin white. I'll make you fair, very, very fair, fair and lovely and beautiful. Don't you want to become white? Now, Samaira's skin is chocolate colored, okay? Of chocolate brown, I said to her politely, hiding a frown. So what did Samaira say? No, I love my coffee brown cheeks. I love my arms my chocolate colored brown arms. I don't want to change them. What did Anahi say next? Then Anahi broke a snowy peak off a mountain cold and bleak. She said, "I'll make you fair like snow from every finger to every toe." She's again offering to now make her fair like snow. What color is snow, children? Snow is white, isn't it? So she says, "I'll make you fair like snow." What did Samaira reply? Samaira said, "I'm a girl, not a snowflake," I said with a quiver. "Your icy words are making me shiver. The land I come from is sunny and brown, and there's no snowfall in my town. If I were pale and white as snow, I just wouldn't be Samaira, you know. So Anahi, now I think you can see that I'm quite happy to be me." So you see, kids, Now, the place where Samaira lived, in most parts of India, we don't see any snow. There are some parts of India, in the north of India, in Himachal Pradesh, in Jammu and Kashmir, where it does snow. But in most parts of India, we never see snow. And Samaira lived in a part of India where there was no snow. And she said, you know what? I'm not a snowflake. I've never seen snow in my town. Where I come from, it's sunny and brown. I like the way I am. If I became white, I wouldn't be myself. I would be somebody else. And I love being myself. Now, what will Anahi say now? But Anahi didn't give up as yet. She was sure of herself. Her mind was set. I saw a magical wave of her arm produce a lovely and slender, long-necked goose. Behold the loveliest of all the creatures. Just look at all her beautiful features. Well, Samaira replied, she's surely lovely and perfect for this town, just like I'm pretty and golden brown. This goose is pretty because it's white, and I'm pretty because I'm golden brown. So, but Anahi does not want to listen. Okay, now she has another silly request, and absurd ideas I couldn't digest. With an impressive leap onto a tree, a pink nest full of eggs she flung at me. Smooth like the outside of an egg that is white, you will look fantastic and your skin will be bright. But Anahi, I cried, now holding sticky and wet. I don't want to be like an egg just yet. Anahi was furious. I couldn't look in her eyes. Then magically she held out her palm, flower and white doves, some white mice, some sugar, and a pair of white gloves. All these white things, children. Do you see what she's doing? First was the goose and the egg. Myra's thought, I must end this. This absurdity must stop. I miss my mama and I miss my pop. So Myra told Anahi, now listen, Anahi, I'm tired of this game. I'm sure you must feel the same. Mama, my mama always says, so many colors have we, brown like dosas, samosas, and sticky chikki. Okay, in India, we have so many beautiful shades of brown like dosas, samosas, and sticky chikki. Some are the shade of earthy potato, so sweet. Others light brown like sand at my feet. Coconut, cinnamon, and the bark of a tree. That's what we look like, my friends and me. Tea and coffee and chocolate milkshake. I'm the delicious color of black forest cake. Wouldn't the world be so much duller if we were all the same plain color? Do you see all the yummy chocolatey brown things on this page, children? The filter coffee, the amazing chocolate shake, the yummy black forest cake with the little cherry on top, the dairy milk chocolate at the back, the star anise spice, the lovely, lovely murukus and chaklis, and the cinnamon sticks. Do you see all these delicious things? Coffee beans, they're all brown, right? Brown is also a lovely color, said Anahi, said Samaira. I know I'm important and I'm showered with love. I don't want to be a white snowflake or dove. She began to speak very kindly now. I wondered why and I wondered how. Your mama's wisdom, now finally Anahi speaks, okay? And she says, your mama's wisdom is more precious than a pearl. It's no wonder you're such an intelligent girl. I was surprised by Anahi's words and hoped she'd let me go now. But first she asked me for the jewels as she gave me a little bow. Saying, so finally, Anahi said she understood and she realized that Samaira was very proud to be herself. She was proud of her skin color and she didn't want to change it. Saying goodbye, Anahi tapped me on my head, put a medal around my neck, and she said, everywhere you go and all around the world, always remember, you precious girl, whatever be your unique shade, pretty and perfect, you've been made. Okay? So that's what she said. And finally, she gave her a hug. She put this medal around her neck. And then suddenly, Samira found herself back on the ground. Then I lowered gently to the ground and landed in the garden without a sound. I sank sleepily into my cozy bed on my sheets of cherry red. When I woke up, I told Mama the tale of how Anahi tried to make me pale. Mama's eyes grew big and wide while I narrated my story with pride. Even Rusty is hearing her story. So, children, do you think this was a dream? Do you think this whole adventure was a dream, or did she really experience this? Did she really meet Anahi, and did she really go floating up in the sky? What do you think? Let's find out. Mama interrupted me as she tried to check what was sparkling around my neck. I glanced down quickly, and what did I see? What did I see? The shiny medal that Anahi gave me. So, kids, it wasn't a dream. It was real. She really had this adventure. And how is this real? How do you think this happened? Because magic exists. And all kinds of adventures and all kind of magic can always happen. I'm going to read this note from the author. When we were growing up, our generation didn't see supermodels telling us that we ought to be whiter, shinier, lighter, and more radiant or fragrant. But today we see children growing up in a very different world. We see little girls who look with disappointed frowns at their own reflections in the mirror. Children are way more curious about diets, procedures, potions, creams, and pills than they should be. This book is our effort to let our children know that there is much more to a person than skin color and physical appearance. As parents, we want to teach our little ones to love themselves and their bodies just as they are. We need to remind them every day. You are your words, ideas, actions, and thoughts. You are your creations, feelings, and emotions. You are your decisions, fears, likes, and dislikes. You are so much more than just your skin and body. We hope Samira's story inspires your children to embark on their journey of self-discovery. Kids, now do you see all these beautiful shades of brown in front of you? There are a million shades of beautiful that make this world look lovely. If you'd like to see which suits you best, turn me over and you'll see. So look at all these shades of brown on the screen. Can you see all of them? Try and spot which one is closest to your skin. I think my skin color is a wheat. The one in the top row, I think mine is wheat, or maybe it's more like mocha. Let me check. Yeah, I think it's more like a mocha, which is in the second row. Be your color, you are going to be, I'm sure you look beautiful. Okay. But if you'd like to know which is the best color for you, do you want to know which is the best color? In the book, when you turn this book over, when you turn the page over, you see a beautiful mirror. Yeah. So whatever be your unique shade, unique and perfect, you've been made. So what the face that you see in the mirror, the color that you see in the mirror is the best color for you. Okay. So that is the end of this book. That is the end of the story. I'm going to stop the screen sharing and come back here. Did you all like the story? Wasn't it lovely? This is one of my very favorite stories, and I think it's a very important message for all of us to remember that, of course, we should always try to improve the way we are. We could look at, there are many things we can improve. We can improve, some people have a bad temper, some people are impatient, some people are lazy, some people don't believe in themselves. All these are things that we can work on and work at getting better at. But the way we look, our skin color, what we are born with, the way our eyes are shaped, the way our hair is colored, it is beautiful and perfect the way it is, and we should just be happy with it. Okay. So thank you for listening to the story. At Amar Chitra Katha, we are also having a lot of different workshops happening right now. These workshops are all happening on Zoom. The workshops consist of story time. We read all these lovely stories. We have quiz. We have art and craft. We have loads of different things happening. They're typically 1 hour each every day, right from creative writing to storytelling to doodling. So please go and check out acklearn.com and you will be able to find out more about that. And don't stop reading, okay? Whatever you do, I know it's a bit boring being stuck at home, but don't stop reading. Go and check out all the Amachita Katha comics, all the Tinkle comics, and all the lovely books that you have at home, okay? Make sure you read, and make the most of this lockdown. Take good care of yourselves, take good care of your parents and everyone at home. Stay happy, stay positive. Big hugs and flying kisses to all of you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.